Imagine your body fat storage as a high-security bank vault where calories get locked away like precious deposits, guarded by insulin's tough bouncer. Picture chowing down on that one massive OMAD meal. Insulin spikes 50% higher than on multi-meal days. Studies confirm, slamming the vault shut in those first 2 hours, shoving dietary fats straight into reserves while blocking any withdrawals from your existing blubber. By hour 6, the vault overflows with glycogen refills, especially from carb-heavy feasts, prolonging the lockdown and priming more deposits. Fast forward weeks. A 2007 AJCN study shows slight fat mass drops, but LDL cholesterol spikes 10 to 15% and blood pressure climbs, turning your vault's security into a hidden health heist. What if this daily ritual backfires, trapping you in a cycle of risks? That vault's lockdown feels empowering at first, but it can silently erode your edge. PMC research warns of delayed insulin responses, leading to metabolic glitches like higher morning glucose. It's like a bank skimping on security. LDL surges 10 to 15% per AJCN, hiking heart risks and blood pressure. Symptoms hit: ravenous hunger, energy drags. For example, many OMAD folks report feeling wiped out initially, like their body is adjusting to a new shift. Yet, hope shines. If you time OMAD early and balance macros, fat storage flips to efficient burn. In those initial days, crashes fade, focus sharpens. You know the hype. Now uncover the step-by-step science. Ready for the timeline? First up, T0 to +2 hours post-feast. Your vault doors swing wide open as insulin, the ultimate bouncer, spikes. Studies like one from PMC show it can jump 50% higher than with multiple meals, ushering calories in like VIPs at a club. Dietary fats slip straight into storage without a fuss, while fat burning halts because why raid the vault when fresh loot's arriving? You might feel that post-meal fog or slump if carbs ruled your plate, like your body saying, "Whoa, processing overload." Short-term, this locks in energy quick. Long-term, it trains efficiency if calories stay balanced. The value? Your vault feels smart, not sloppy, setting up for later burns. Shifting to T plus 2 to 6 hours. The bouncer's still on high alert, keeping the vault in deposit mode while glycogen tanks, your quick energy reserves, get topped off in liver and muscles. If your OMAD's a carb-fat mashup, insulin lingers, per Johns Hopkins insights on metabolic switching, making this prime time for extra fat stashing as overflow. Picture the vault bulging, no withdrawals allowed yet. In real life, you could notice steady fullness without crashes, but overdo it and bloat sneaks in like an uninvited guest. Short-term perk, no snack urges, energy evens out. Long haul, builds metabolic flexibility, potentially trimming fat if you're not overstuffing. Value here, teaches your body to bank wisely, avoiding wasteful hoards. By T plus 6 to 12 hours, insulin eases up, and the bouncer takes a break. Fatty acids start trickling out for fuel, ramping fat oxidation as you slide from sugar burning to fat mode. A WebMD-backed study notes this drop in insulin lets cells tap reserves, burning stored blubber to keep you humming. It's like the vault cracking open for small withdrawals to pay the bills. You might feel a subtle energy shift, less foggy, more alert, but hunger could whisper if ghrelin's rising. Short-term, steadier vibes without midday dips. Long-term, boosts fat loss potential, as seen in trials where OMAD folks shed pounds. The value? Proves your vault isn't impenetrable, it's adaptable, rewarding patients with real access. Hitting T plus 12 to 18 hours, full metabolic switch engages, per that Johns Hopkins model. Glycogen's low, so fat becomes the main draw, with ketones kicking in for brain fuel. Research from a 2022 nutrient study on lean folks showed OMAD amps fat oxidation during this window, dropping RQ, your burn ratio, to favor lipids. Imagine the bouncer dozing off, letting withdrawals flow freely while the vault thins out. Real-world feels. Sharper focus. Maybe a fasting high. But if you're new, lightheadedness or irritability might tag along like a cranky sidekick. Short-term win. Cravings curb, energy sustains. Long-term, enhances insulin sensitivity, slashing diabetes risk. Value. Turns your vault from fortress to flexible fund, funding daily life from stores. Now T plus 18 to 23 hours. Fat release peaks. But here's the twist. Some vaults, like belly fat, go into lockdown mode, adapting per University of Sydney findings on intermittent fasting where visceral fat resists breakdown to preserve itself. PMC trials reveal higher morning glucose and delayed insulin, creating a yo-yo where fasted burns are high, but storage rebounds hard next meal. It's the bouncer waking up grumpy, sometimes spiking blood sugar like an alarm. You could wake ravenous with that dawn phenomenon high, feeling wired yet wiped. Short-term, intense fat mobilization for ketosis perks like mental clarity. Long-term, potential LDL hikes, but if managed with early timing and balanced meals, it nets fat mass drops and better heart health. The value? Highlights your vault's smarts, adapt or bust, pushing you to tweak for health wins. Fast forward a few days to weeks. Your body acclimates, with fat oxidation climbing as seen in an 11-day crossover trial from Frontiers in Physiology. Lean participants burned more fat, lost mass, but LDL ticked up. The bouncer gets rhythmic, allowing smoother withdrawals during fasts. But evening OMAD might mess morning carbs, per PMC data. Early on, you notice less bloat, predictable hunger at mealtime, maybe looser jeans, but wild swings if unbalanced, like a vault audit gone wrong. Short-term, easier adherence, mood lifts from HGH spikes, up 1,300% in fasting studies. Long-term, modest fat loss, 4 to 10 pounds in trials, better metabolic flex, and reduced inflammation if you prioritize veggies and proteins. Value, builds vault resilience, convincing you ditching snack habits unlocks true efficiency. Around 8 weeks, patterns solidify, hunger amps, but fat mass dips slightly, as a 2007 AJCN study found, with one-mealers shedding blubber yet facing blood pressure and cholesterol rises. Insulin's bouncer role refines, favoring fat use, but markers like HDL/LDL shift unfavorably if late-night focused. Real talk. Belts loosen, workouts feel fueled by endless reserves, but fatigue or cravings might ambush if nutrients lag, like the vault protesting poor management. Short-term, visible waist whittling, sustained energy. Long-term, heart risks if unchecked, but prevention via early timing nets lower disease odds and steady leanness. The value? Momentum builds. Your vault shrinks, proving commitment pays in pounds lost. Beyond 12 weeks, the big picture from a 2024 JAMA meta-analysis of 29 RCTs, time-restricted eating like OMAD yields modest weight loss, mostly from calorie cuts, with fat storage tilting toward reduction if early windowed. But late OMAD risks insulin glitches and LDL climbs, per USDA summaries. Your bouncer evolves into a savvy manager, optimizing burns, but adaptation might make some fat stubborn. You experience freedom from food obsession, steady scale drops, perhaps clearer skin or deeper sleep, like the vault streamlined for lean ops. Short-term, habit sticks, confidence soars. Long-term, lower disease odds, sustained leanness if balanced with strength training and sleep. The value transforms your vault from bloated bank to agile asset. Ditch the bad habits, own the change, and watch your body thank you. So, wrapping this up, OMAD can transform your fat storage vault, boosting burns during fasts while avoiding rebounds with smart tweaks. Science backs the wins: modest fat loss, sharper focus, better insulin sensitivity, and reduced diabetes risk. But monitor LDL spikes and glucose swings to maximize gains. Opt for early timing, protein-rich meals, and calorie control. Your body's bouncer will reward you with lasting health boosts. I've tried it and found early windows crushed those morning crashes. Hope this adds real value. Smash like, subscribe, and comment your OMAD story. Are you ready? Share with a buddy. Stay strong. Catch you next.